quarterfinals about to start tonight. Poland against your men from Portugal. What do you reckon? I mean, Portugal have been pretty minimalist so far. One win only, but against Croatia, who were touted as sort of favourites, after winning their group.
And it was a winner on the extra time. Technically, on the 90 minutes, it was another draw. So, not really. It was definitely not an exciting performance so far from the Portuguese. The group stage was quite boring, and it was way far from what we expected. But we managed to go through somehow, and we went up on the nicest bracket of the tournament. And the last match against Croatia was, as everyone was saying, it was really, really boring with almost no shots on target. But it was interesting in a tactical way, and Portugal did a great match tactically. And we managed to score almost in the end of the match. And now we are in the quarterfinals, like we usually do. And we have Poland, which is a very, very good team, a tough team. We were mentioning minutes ago that it's a very physical team, and we're going to have some problems to beat those odds. But I'm slightly confident. I'm not really confident because I've never been really confident in this tournament so far. We need to win a win, convincing win, in order to get to boost the confidence amongst Portuguese in general.
Yeah. I mean, I think both teams haven't been great on the goal scoring end, apart from Portugal, their 3 goals against Hungary. But Poland have been pretty minimalistic too. 2 1-0 wins in the group stages. A 1-1 draw against Switzerland, win on penalties there. I mean, Poland's main weapon, Robert Lewandowski, hasn't really performed yet, at least in terms of goal scoring, but he's had a different role with this team. I just saw the stat. He's the 6th most. He has the 6th most duels in the entire tournament. Wow. So he has a massive part in sort of defending from the front for his team, and he frees a lot of space for Milik. So this defensive unit and the physicality, as he said, of that Polish team are going to be a big threat, I think, to Portugal.
Yeah, and Lewandowski is not scoring, but is really important in a way that he creates a lot of space. He usually drags 2 defenders with him every single time, and that's really important. You can actually see that there's a lot of space behind the fullbacks, and because there's always some guy worried about Lewandowski, and that's why Kuba has been doing so well in the tournament, because he's been creating a lot of space to go through and to make some crosses, and even finishing some good plays. So,
I mean, the big question in the football world, of course, is it's the big duel between Ronaldo and Lewandowski, but I think there might be other key duels here tonight. I mean, what do you think are going to be the big areas on the pitch where the game's going to be won or lost?
The midfield is really important in this match. I don't think Portugal is going to have a lot of possession. We're going to concede from the very beginning. I think so. I might be mistaken, but judging by the previous matches, I think we're gonna just give the initiative to Poland in the first minutes and see how the game is gonna start, and then I think we're gonna start to pull them back in the end of the first half. We're gonna try to pull them back. But I think Poland is gonna have more initiative.
Yeah, I think key to this game for both teams is to convert their chances, because they haven't been great at doing this, both teams, throughout the tournament. And I mean, Portugal, I think also in the past tournaments have been known for a lack of efficiency somehow. We have
a problem with the striker. We don't have we don't have a top class striker, and our football would be so different if we had a top class striker. In the way we're gonna play, we can usually play with Ronaldo as a false 9, but he's not actually a 9. He's a winger, and he needs some space to progress with ball. without a ball is not really effective, and that's one of the problems that we have to try to fight in this tournament. It was one of the biggest problems in the qualifying stage. We didn't have a striker, and we tried a lot of different strikers, and Eder is probably the best solution if you want to just give some space to Ronaldo, and because if he has 20 meters to progress with the ball, is very dangerous, but he is kind of terrible when he's trying to play without seeing the goal. And the only guy to play on that position would be Eder, but I don't think Fernando Santos is gonna play Eder very often.
Yeah, so let's see how it pans out tonight. Sanchez, is he playing?
I hope so.
Me too. Yeah.
There was the public TV station was saying today at noon. They're saying that probably Moutinho is fit and he's gonna start. I think it's a terrible. It was gonna be a terrible decision if Moutinho starts, because he hasn't been good at all. And Renato is really motivated, and he has this intensity that you need in a tournament like this, in a match like this. Moutinho doesn't. Not at all.
Like, I'll be curious to see how he sort of squares up to Krychowiak in the Polish midfield, because he's so tenacious and tough running and so on. It's going to be an interesting duel, but his enthusiasm, Sanchez, is an incredible, great prospect.
I think the guy who was going to try to stop Krychowiak would be Adrien. He made an amazing job stopping Modric against Croatia. It was like the tactical key to the whole match, and I think he's going to have a similar job today with Krychowiak, and I hope he will do well as he did a few days ago.